Hello to all you hip skips out there, and welcome to The Jungle. Join Disney historian David Dr. Skipper Marley and art director and crooner Trevor Kelly as these former jungle skips explore the world of Disney, pop culture, and theme parks. But hold on tight, because just like a jungle cruise, their conversations often head deep into uncharted waters. Now, grab a seat and enjoy Expedition 69. Queen Mary's Rusty Bottom, Is Prince Eric okay? And Jerry the Chimp's Big Adventure. Move it up, skips.
Is that just sad? Like I couldn't.
Hey, welcome everybody.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Dave just sent me this thing.
Yeah.
That I just finished watching, and I'm not good at. I don't have a poker face, so
It's as good as mine.
yeah. Dave showed me this thing, and we won't mention my name because I honestly don't remember the name even after watching the video 10 seconds ago. But that's a me problem. It's a screen.
It's like an size of an iPad.
Yeah. It looks like a digital photo screen that you put on your desk, and you can look at every live wait time in every park. And why?
I don't know. And when you turn it on, it says welcome so-and-so family. Because when I stayed at the All-Star Sports Resort, when I went into my hotel room, it said welcome Marley family on the TV screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'm here alone. But still.
Is it just so you feel like you're staying at the resort?
Did you say you can watch like the channels that like the hotel has a channel?
Yeah.
You can watch that.
Okay.
The endlessly streaming channel.
Look, if that floats your boat, more power to you. Grab that happiness wherever you can at this point.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if this is cool or the worst thing I've ever seen.
To me, that because I'm not that level.
Yeah.
To me, that is no different than somebody saying, hey, you remember that digital frame at the Marriott that showed you all the cool things in San Jose you could do? You can buy that and recreate that at home. I'm good. Why do I need to know a ride time? Like, especially like Disneyland, maybe. Disneyland, if you are down the street and you have an annual pass and you're like, I might pop into the park today. Let's just see how rough it is. And it's like 30 minutes or whatever.
And we're recording this at Trevor's, which is a couple miles away from Disneyland. Super close.
If I had an annual pass and were there all the time, I could see some potential value in knowing that with the flick of a button. If you're in Florida, it takes 95 minutes to get inside any of those parks.
It does.
What's the deal?
It does. And if you're living like in, Utah or California or Wisconsin, who cares if it's a 10-minute wait in parks? None of us are going to get there anytime soon.
I just picture a serial killer in a dark basement. He has people tied up. If Peter Pan drops below 95 minutes, one of you are dead.
Then they all relax because they know that's not going to happen.
We're safe.
They're all, whew.
Good thing he didn't pick Autopia.
Yeah, right? God, man. Yeah, I saw that today and I thought I don't really know what to think about it.
That's something.
Yeah, even as a countdown to your next Disney trip.
Wow.
Which we're going to have. So if we wanted to buy that, we could have the experience.
I could keep an eye on Florida's wait times from California.
Yeah. And I checked my spring break. One of my spring breaks is the week after Tiki-a-Go-Go.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Like, I'll get there a little bit early for Tiki-a-Go-Go that weekend and stay the whole next week.
Very excited for Tiki-a-Go-Go. By the way, check out Tiki-a-Go-Go-event.com.
Yeah.
The passes are almost sold out all the way.
Yeah.
And what a hell of a deal.
It's great.
You get everything.
Yeah. It's amazing. You don't have to pay for any of the seminars.
No.
There's like parties at night with free booze everywhere. There's room parties.
By the time this will have aired, we'll have announced Kelly Merrill and Diaz Fernandez East Coast, West Coast skipper battle.
Yes.
For the bartenders.
And you know who wins that? Everybody.
That's right.
It's one of those things where there is literally, you can't even call it a winner. There's just somebody who doesn't win as much as the other one.
That's right.
But we all win. For those of you who've never been, it's a great event. And Trevor's going to have, I don't know if Trevor knows how fun of a time he's going to have.
I can't wait.
You are going to be killing it because it took me a while to realize what job you were doing. And I was like, oh my God, it's like you were born for this job. It's going to be great.
I'm going to be everywhere all at once.
You are going to be killing it.
Oh, thank you. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of things I wrote down.
Nice.
One, I watched, because Jess has been working more lately, so I have more time on my hands to just sit on the couch and just not do anything. I'll either go out with friends or like pop around Anaheim, but a lot of the times just to save some money, I'm sitting in the house and going down a YouTube rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I do that.
And I saw two really interesting things this week. One of them, I'll get to in a minute, but this one I'd always loved. Do you know of WestCOT Center?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The proposed.
In my history of Disneyland class, I did a whole hour on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. It would have been, and what makes me sad is California Adventure opened the same year as Tokyo Disney Sea, which is the best theme park in the world.
Yeah.
WestCOT Center, if you don't know, look it up. It's this mass, and you taught the class on it, so please feel free to kind of give them a Cliff's Notes version of what this would have been.
Yeah, it was going to be like a West Coast version of Epcot.
Yeah.
And I forget what the giant ball is called in Epcot, but the one out here in California was like 3 times larger. It was just enormous.
I had no idea, because I'd always seen the concept art, and I always thought to myself, well, that looks big. But in the thing that they told me, based on the size that they were pitching it at initially, it was as large as the Sphere in Las Vegas, but in that area.
Oh, wow.
I can't imagine how big that would look from the parks or even from my house. You'd be able to see it.
Right? It would have dominated everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
So
the fireworks would have been hitting it. Just bouncing off and into the crowd.
Just birds bouncing off that thing. But I don't know if you knew of this. It had, because they essentially converged World Showcase into different sections where it's like the Asias, like the Middle East and whatnot. The Middle East, like Africa section, had quite possibly the worst idea for an attraction I've ever heard of in my entire life.
White man slave hunter.
Worse.
Okay, I don't know how that could be possible, but go ahead.
It was going to be the 3 great religions of the world, and it was going to be an audio animatronic show about Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Ooh. 3 religions that are famously lax about how they are portrayed.
And one of them loves it when their prophet is portrayed in real life.
That's right.
Can't get enough of it.
That just sounds like a hornet's nest of the worst possible thing you could possibly do.
That's, I'll just say it. That's a pre-9/11 idea. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is, right?
That is exactly what that is.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm like, yeah, that's when that came up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, they would have, but what, in the room, like, what can we put in here? A river ride or something? How about we just take 3 of the most insane religions possible, like people with the most fervent followings, and just do a Cliff's Notes version of all of them.
Yes, and just call the ride, Who Owns Jerusalem? It'll be the 3 of them just fight it out.
We're still playing that game.
We are still playing that game. Yep, and everybody's losing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, I gotta talk to Dave about that, because like that is the worst thing I've ever heard.
I had no idea that was part of it.
Yeah.
None.
There was a lot of cool stuff that made it, like everything at Disney, if it doesn't happen here, it happens somewhere else.
Yeah.
And a lot of the concepts that they came up with about like hotels like being themed to sections of the park to kind of extend the sight line happened at Disney Sea and stuff, which is really cool. But it was really interesting to kind of do a deep dive. And then they had this theory at the end of it where, because they were also simultaneously pitching Port Disney.
Oh yeah, in Long Beach.
Long Beach. They had a theory, and I think they're probably correct based on how Disney operates, that they were making these amazing concepts just to see what sweet deal they could get by pitting the cities against each other.
Yeah.
And both cities said, no, thank you.
Yeah. I'd heard that because I guess part of Long Beach's deal was you have to widen the 710 and you have to fix these streets. Mm-hmm. They gave the city a list of stuff that has to happen if they're going to build it. And the city was like, no, we're not doing that.
You have to sink the Queen Mary.
Exactly.
That's where our parking structure is going to go.
It's sinking on its own. Thank you.
That's true. But yeah.
Yeah. You know, they built the Queen Mary, which is in Long Beach Harbor. You may or may not know. When they built the Queen Mary, they built a breakwater that basically trapped it in that spot. Mm-hmm. But ships have to be taken out and put in dry dock every couple of years.
Oh.
They get the holes scraped and get repainted.
Yeah.
Or else they rust and sink. Mm-hmm. And now they're like, the city can't figure out what to do. They're like, we're going to have to remove the breakwater. We're going to have to find a way to drain all the water because the ship is just is corroding from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
The whole bottom of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, once something touches salt water, it starts to deteriorate. That's why all the fish are dead.
That's why I don't go to the beach.
They're in salt water. Exactly. That's what would happen to us.
I almost deteriorated the last time I was at the beach. That's insane that they wouldn't think of that when they plopped the
Right?
Queen Mary there.
Yeah. Even when I was a lot younger, I saw that it was surrounded. Like, well, how do you take it out to fix it? Like, how did no one say, hey, by the way, every once in a while,
Yeah.
we might take this giant ocean liner out of the water?
That, you know what's funny though? That is my favorite drink to order at the Queen Mary bar is the Rusty Bottom.
Yeah. Is it? Is it? All right. That sounds good.
Is there a Queen Mary bar in Long Beach? Because there should be, like a gay bar.
Called the Queen Mary?
Called the Queen Mary.
Oh my God. You know
Yeah.
what? We just found our next business
That's
opportunity.
right.
Our next business opportunity.
That's right. We're going to Google that.
We're going to become millionaires.
Copyright us. Nobody gets
Yes. That's Trevor's idea. And I'm just clinging on for dear life. Man. The WestCOT it was a very cool idea.
It was a neat idea, and
Yeah.
I'm sad we never got it. But California Adventure's fine now.
Yeah.
They fixed it ish.
Yeah.
It's got beer.
It's got beer. Although the more they build it up, I sound like an old person. I'm like, I kind of miss the original charm when nobody was there.
Yeah.
So that was kind of fun when it was super California focused, and now it's not.
Yeah. Now it's all over the place.
And then when they put in, if you think I get mad about Star Tours at Tomorrowland, wait till they put in whatever that piece of crap is, Avatar in there. Oh my God. That belongs nowhere. Who's asking for this?
No one's asked for
No
it.
one. I don't know anybody who knows anybody who wants that Avatar ride there.
James Cameron must have some incriminating evidence on Bob Iger.
Right?
Because why?
Why?
No,
I'm not saying anything, but Epstein files. That's all I'm saying.
I just, I've never ran into anybody. I've never, you don't even see like passionate like blogs or like
No.
fan fiction or art or Comic Con. Maybe see one person.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I think it's just one of those things where like they come out every 30 years and they're pretty.
Yeah.
So maybe people are like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of money because they're pretty, but nobody cares to like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to Disneyland to visit. I don't even know. It's not even called Avatar Land.
No.
What's the
Navi? Is that the
Navi?
world?
I don't know.
Oh, those are the people.
Those are the people.
I don't know. We'll call it Navi Land just to piss everybody off.
Navi Land.
I stood at the entrance of the one at Animal Kingdom, and I think I walked like 10, 15 feet in, looked around, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing here that interests me at all. Like, oh, wow, the rocks are floating. I'm like, okay, and all these plants that look exotic are just tropical plants that I know the names of. Like, this is not...
What they should do is just have that, but like an ayahuasca journey that you take in the middle of it.
Yeah?
And that would be, I'd pay for that.
There needs like to be like a come down area where they just like,
Yeah.
you lay down and just kind of...
It's like Goofy's bounce house. They put you in and you just rest in there.
Exactly. Nothing can hurt you. You're all safe. You're safe.
right.
Just lay here and relax.
That'd be a true out of body experience.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
There we go. Just write that down. Somebody at Imagineering, if you're
Yeah.
listening.
Get on that.
It's no worse an idea than the History of Religion ride at WestCOT Center.
It's better.
It's better.
It is better.
I saw something this week, and I thought about you because we're gonna get this for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
The Popeyes Cajun Turkey.
Oh my
for
God.
Thanksgiving.
Are you really?
We're really gonna do this. I didn't know it existed.
I've always wanted to do that.
Apparently, it's really good. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
I'll save some leftovers. I'll give them to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to see photographs, and I would like, because I respect your opinion. I respect Jess's opinion. So I know you've gotten me to try a lot of food I never would have tried.
Yeah.
And so I really trust you now. You got me to try ramen. You got me to try a bunch of other things. Dave, you'll like this. I'm like, well, Trevor said. And you've hit the mark so many times. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
But it's different kind of dirt. It's a dirt. You're gonna love this dirt clod. I'm like, what?
It's really good.
Trevor said eat the dirt clod. But yeah, I want to know what it's like. Yeah, but speaking of Popeyes, this is why I think I'm the smartest man alive.
Okay.
I might be smarter than any human being ever.
Okay.
I have evidence for it. So, I was leaving campus yesterday. I'm like, you know what? I've been having a good week. I haven't been spending money. I'm being a good guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to reward myself. I'm going to go get some fast food. And this was actually what I thought after I made that decision. I'm like, well, what should I get? What's on the way home? Well, there's McDonald's. I'm like, oh God, McDonald's is so gross. It's not even healthy for you. Don't eat McDonald's. Yeah. Popeyes? Yeah, Popeyes.
Much better.
Because we all know big chunks of fried chicken, so much healthier.
So much.
So much healthier.
At least Popeyes decomposes.
Yes, yes. So I'm like, I had chicken for lunch. Like, was it fried? I'm like, I wasn't in the kitchen, so I can't confirm, but it probably was.
Probably.
It probably was.
No, I didn't realize Popeyes will sell you a full turkey for Thanksgiving, and I'm very excited to try it.
And their mashed potatoes are good.
Yeah.
Their Cajun fries are good.
I'm assuming it's similar seasoning as the fries on the turkey.
Maybe, yeah.
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 So we'll see what happens.
That's nice.
I'm all for it.
Nice.
And then next year, the Mick turkey. They just sell you a
It's
whole.
just cardboard.
It's just whatever meat compressed into a turkey
Exactly.
shape like the McRib.
Exactly the shape of it. Yeah. That's why I never tried the McRib, because I found out like the part that's a bone is just the meat.
It's more meat.
Yeah.
I mean, I say meat in quotes.
Yeah.
No, you could that sauce is the key to the McRib.
Is it?
I've had the McRib several times in my life. I don't know that I would survive another round with it. I was a younger man when I had it the last time, so I'll just leave those memories where they are.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it the last time I had it.
When I went to Kansas City this summer, I went to Joe's Barbecue, supposed to be one of the best barbecue joints in the world, according to Anthony Bourdain. So I went there and I bought a couple bottles of their barbecue sauce.
Nice.
But I bought one for me called Night of the Living Barbecue. So it's like their spicy one.
Okay.
It's just sitting on my shelf. I'm like, well, I don't make barbecue. Why the hell did I buy this? Like, I'm going to bring it to like a barbecue restaurant and try it out, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I guess. Like, hi, I bought this in Missouri. Can I use it here?
I'm ready, and I don't know if it's just because I'm about to be unemployed and I have nothing left to lose. I'm ready for another Hot Ones challenge.
I'd do it.
You would?
I would.
All right, maybe we'll do it again.
100%.
It's been like 2 years.
Down.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that again. Maybe.
And the last time it took him 2 years to convince me.
That's right.
I did not want to do it. When I did it, I'm like, oh, okay, because I ate a lot of spicy food. So this is good. Do you want to tell the listeners what's going on or no?
Oh, yeah. So my company, for those of you who don't know, I'm a senior art director at Amazon, or I was.
Senior. As of this recording, you still are.
As of this recording, I still am. I was offered to keep my job. I have to move to Seattle. I'm not going to move to Seattle. So therefore, no more job. So if any of you know of any place that requires talents of a senior art director, I can also creative direct and do a bunch of other things. But yeah, if anybody has any connections, please feel free to reach out.
Yeah. And Trevor did all of the art for my books. Not my Pat Robertson book, which is good for you, but all my Skipper books were done by Trevor. He created my logo for me.
Yeah.
You're always great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did a pass at your Pat Robinson book, but you rejected it as too steamy.
It was filthy. Like, this is going to get me sued.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can tell you the story about how I showed a strip club thing in my class yesterday. So I'm on the 91 freeway, stuck in traffic, and I look over and there's a billboard and it says the Library Gentlemen's Club.
I've been there.
And have you really?
Yeah.
Is it gentlemanly?
No, but they do have like
leather chairs. And
when we used to
pipes?
go a long time ago, it was like a couple dollars for a drink during their happy hour. So we would just go for their drinks. That was the place that I had my only lap dance.
Oh, God.
Where the lady had the butt cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That put me off from ever going to a strip club, by the way. That scared me straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sorry, continue.
No, it's okay. So I took a picture of it. And so I'm teaching an ancient history class at Cal State Fullerton, who are now going to fire me. But I put it up on the screen and the students started laughing. You guys have seen this? You're familiar with this? And I'm like, okay, it says the library is the name of the strip club, right? Yes. And I click and I show them a picture of the ancient town of Ephesus. If you're familiar with the New Testament, Ephesians was written to the people living in Ephesus.
I've been there, yeah.
This beautiful street made with marble.
They have really cheap drinks during their happy hour.
They do. But it's like Greek wine. That's all I can make, mixed with olive oil. But they have like this beautiful library that still has the facade of it.
Oh, really?
And it was a picture that I took when I went there on a giant stone in front of the library. It is an advertisement for a brothel.
What?
That's right underneath the library. And it says, tell your wife you're going to the library. So I post this rock up and I found a place online that had because it was just a carving in the stone.
Yeah.
That's old. So somebody had went online and outlined it so you could see everything clearly.
Wait, this is ancient?
Ancient. Yes.
Really?
Yes. It has a footprint and your foot had to be bigger than the foot to go, because that's how they determined how old you were.
Okay.
If you were of age, your foot was big enough. My feet were huge in 5th grade, so I would have been at the whorehouse day one. 6th grade, whorehouse Dave, that's what they would have called me. Then there was a little hole they drilled that you had to fill it with coins. That's how much it cost.
Okay.
And then there was a drawing of just the face of a woman. and there was a like an arrow pointing the direction from the library, like go to the library and turn right, and it's under, but it says, tell your wife you're going to go to the library and visit this. And so I showed them that. I go, so 2,000 years later, there's still a place called the library. You can see naked women.
It's still the same joke.
It's still
2,000 years later.
So we actually they're kind of a quiet class. We had a good discussion on like what history can teach you and what can we learn from these two things.
That's
and
so wild.
I had so much fun. I'm like, I thank God traffic was bad. I had time to take a photograph of a strip club sign.
That's wild.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And I said, and one woman was like, well, wouldn't their wives see it? I went, literacy for in the ancient world and the Greek world was around 5% for women. So those are the wealthiest, richest women.
Oh.
And, they just bring the prostitutes to their house, I guess, if their husbands want them. But,
yeah.
Most women aren't going to be able to read it and know what it is.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Huh.
So isn't that fun?
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
so that's your stripper fun fact for the day.
you almost always think of like that period of time as completely devoid of humor that would relate to our humor.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at least I do. It doesn't dawn on me that they could have been funny.
Well, a lot of Greek had, the tragic plays and comedies and whatnot, but the Roman plays, they were basically Three Stooges shows.
Really?
Yeah. There were just guys hitting each other with stuff and falling over. And
Yeah.
So if you've seen Three Stooges, that's ancient Roman comedy.
Three Stooges with lions.
Yes, exactly. And spears and people being martyred, crucified on stage.
Very short Three Stooges film.
Exactly. Curly gets crucified. Oh, that's dark.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite Three Stooges movie.
That's why they switched to Chimp.
Speaking of death,
Yes.
that kind of ties into the other thing I watched. But at this point, if you know anything about the Haunted Mansion, you've heard everything about the Haunted Mansion. Disney has terrible behind-the-scenes shows on Disney Plus.
They're unwatchable.
They're just commercials. But whoever's doing the YouTube stuff must be going under the radar or have a different legal representative in the company.
Yeah.
Because we call it Imagineering on YouTube. Phenomenal.
Really?
Really good stuff.
Okay.
And they managed to do something I'd never heard. They gave facts about the Haunted Mansion I had no idea about.
No way.
Which is nuts. And it's the usual stuff. It's the Raleigh crowd.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I had never heard before, which blew my mind and just shows what next level these cats were at the time.
Yeah.
And still now. The guy that did the sound effects in the Haunted Mansion worked closely with the guy that did the music in the Haunted Mansion, and the wind and the other sound effects shift keys to match the melody of the song, like the key of the song at any given point in the mansion. So everything's just working in unison and not clashing.
No way.
I'm like, wow.
Tell everybody what it's called again.
We call it Imagineering.
On YouTube?
On YouTube,
Call it Imagineering. That is stunning.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow.
That's detail.
And that's one of those things where, like, if you're hypersensitive to it, you're going to notice it's off.
Yeah.
And so when you go through the Haunted Mansion, you're like, wow, it's pleasant.
Wow.
It's great.
That is amazing. Huh. That's very cool. And they released on YouTube all of their sounds, like 33 hours or something of Haunted Mansion sounds.
Really?
Like the music and a bunch of stuff so you can play it for Halloween.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah, it's like background music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a couple hours worth of stuff.
Huh.
I saw that on there. Yeah.
gotta check
but
that
those shows on Disney Plus.
Oh my gosh.
I thought, I think I wanted to watch the Haunted Mansion one, and it was like a commercial for it.
Yeah.
And you could see the people reading a card off to the side of the camera, and they're just...
It's like there's a pistol pointed at them off camera.
Yes, or like to them or to like their loved ones.
Right.
And it's like, read this crap. Or, I mean, the writing's not great. Sorry, whoever wrote it, it was not great. And you can tell that corporate had to approve everything.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was just whitewashed of any kind of fun or joy.
Absolutely.
It was, watch Walt Disney do one of his Disneyland shows and then watch this, and you will weep for the piece of garbage that's on Disney Plus. So bad.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize my dislike of that show enough. Yeah. Yeah. I have my other thing to tell you.
Please.
This is a Disney thing.
All right.
A Disney movie thing about everyone's favorite mermaid, Ariel.
Okay.
Okay? Because if you know mythology, mermaids are not good.
That's right.
They sing and they lure men into the water, then they kill them and eat them, right? So it's like the
Yeah.
whole thing. So I found this theory that Eric never was in love with Ariel, that she brainwashed him. She cast a spell on him when she sang to him. on the beach because he instantly fell in love and was obsessed with her. But the minute the voice leaves her and goes to Ursula, he falls in love with Ursula immediately.
Oh, interesting.
And he forgets who Ariel is. And he goes, he's hypnotizing. So there's another theory that she caused the ship to sink because mermaids could do that. And so there's a theory that she saw Eric and liked him, so she caused the ship to sink so she could rescue him.
Oh my
How
gosh.
freaking dark is that?
Wow.
Yeah, and the fact that once she gets her voice back, she sings and he turns and falls in love with her is proof that she's using her mermaid powers to hypnotize him.
I mean, that's it tracks. I mean, she could do that. She could cause the shipwreck.
Yeah.
And then she just likes him, so she's like, well, I'll get legs and try this out for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, her singing power hypnotizes just like in the mythology.
So the only thing that kind of contradicts that is the fact that they get married at the end and live happily ever after.
Because he's hypnotized.
Oh, because she has her voice back.
Yeah,
again. That's right.
Yeah. And she doesn't drag him down to the water to kill him.
That's always not. I always tell Jess every day, and by everybody that's married, tell your wife, thank you so much for not drowning me
Exactly.
in the water every day.
Exactly. Speaking of that, my divorce is final. It's been final for like a month.
Oh, okay.
Like she came down for my uncle's funeral.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that the day before it was officially processed and
there you
done.
go.
We hadn't been informed yet. And I'm like, look at that.
And she never drowned you.
Never once. She might have tried, or she might have wished I drowned. I'm too tall to drown.
That's true.
You got to get me in fairly deep water.
The trick is you just got to leave you in salt water so you corrode.
Exactly.
That's right. That's where you got to. That's the move.
Although I can't because my hull is painted.
That's right.
Rust-proof painting on the bottom of my hull.
That's always weird when when people kind of like figure out weird like possible theories for those movies.
Yeah.
And that one holds up, I think.
It does.
That's kind of fun.
It does. I forget where I saw it, but it was a little video I saw about it. So it was either TikTok or Instagram. And I watched it 5 times in a row.
Okay.
Because I'm psychotic. But also I'm like, okay. And I was running through my head. All right, everything this all makes sense. And I'd just been talking about Greek mythology and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, they're not.
Well, he is lucky that a hot mermaid decided she's fancied him.
And not hungry.
I know that too. Okay, so we're going to be raffling off a mystery box.
Yes.
Since it's November, I'm assuming it's going to contain some giblets.
Well, it's going to have some leftover Halloween candy and some pumpkin pieces.
Look at that.
I'm not ready for November. I'm still clearing out. And I've got some back to school supplies from September. It's going to be.
We'll class it up.
Yeah. Actually, because I've been cleaning out my house in the garage, I have an amazing amount of cool stuff. I used to sell mystery boxes constantly, and then Etsy shut it down because you can only release a mystery box if you list what the contents are every time. And I'm like, that's not the point.
No.
So all of these people were complaining. So
Yeah.
I call it the surprise mystery box, and then it goes. That's fine. But I've sold like 2, so they just destroyed something that sold for me really well. But I have a whole cabinet just filled with cool things ready to go.
There you go.
So stupid Etsy. It's one of the things that made me think of doing my own website. Just that one thing.
So, do you want to introduce the winner?
Yeah, the winner of the 3-year anniversary mystery box. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Is actually someone we know, Lipstick and Matches.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
All right.
Our friend from San Diego, who's a fellow artist as you are, a graphic designer.
That's exciting. Well, congrats. Congrats, Lipstick and
congrats.
Matches.
That will be coming your way as soon as I get your address. And remember to make a mystery box.
That's right.
I got time right now, so it's all good.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Thank you all for supporting us on Patreon. It really, especially now that I don't have a job, is very helpful in making sure that we can continue the show.
Yep. So I will message Lipstick and Matches, and you can send me your address, and I will have it shipped out.
Okay, so I've been hemming and hawing. I got told this story by a good friend, and it is a roller coaster of a story.
And I don't know what this is.
It's all over. It hits all the notes.
Okay.
And I've been hemming and hawing about how to do this, and so we're gonna get a little interactive.
You're making me nervous.
Later on in the show.
Okay.
So this is a story about Jerry the chimpanzee, and it's about this. Jerry the chimpanzee was like the world's most human chimp, which, I mean, this is pre today's politics. So Yes.
Tell me the truth. It was a little boy in a chimp suit, wasn't it?
If it was, there was a crime committed at the end of this.
They glued some old Planet of the Apes stuff to the guy's face.
Right. It was just a little person.
Little boy.
In a fur suit, in a fur coat.
Yeah.
Which they could have gotten away with in the 50s, probably.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And people were like, did you see that chimp? It's so smart.
Yeah.
And it was the star attraction at Dutton's Jungle Garden, or it was also called the Jungle, which appropriate for us.
Hey.
In Anaheim. Did you know of this place?
Never heard of it. I've learning all this is brand new to me. Never heard of it before today.
It was owned by Jack Dutton, who in 52, this is pre-Disney, converted an orange grove into a tropical-styled zoo attraction.
Huh.
Yeah.
Never heard of this.
How wild that he just, because, I mean, obviously, that was a crapshoot.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a lot was going on here back then.
No.
So to go look at an orange grove, he is like Bizarro Disney, essentially.
All he needed was a greater imagination and millions of dollars.
That's right.
It's the only thing.
So he turned this into like a zoo attraction. Look it up. It's called Dutton's Jungle Garden. And this chimp was raised by Dutton and his wife like a human child. He dressed him up. They slept in their home, ate at the table and everything. So at the attraction's peak, you could see him performing human-type activities like read the newspaper and dining and driving and all sorts of weird stuff.
Okay.
It sounds like a really weird park, but that's par for the course back then. Like if you watch things that aren't here anymore, all those parks back then had like wild animals loose trying to do weird stuff.
Yeah.
And they almost always ended in death.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Patron's death, like Jurassic Park. This is pre-Jurassic.
Or the movie Nope.
I've never seen Nope.
Oh, then never mind.
All right.
Actually, the movie, it's the very first part of the movie.
Is
I'm
it?
like, what the hell does this have to do with anything? Yes.
Something goes horribly wrong in their theme park.
With there's a chimp involved and there's an incident and there's a show and it's
I can map out where this is headed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's the park goes downhill.
I'm shocked.
I know, right? Wouldn't it be weird if I said, and today you can go down the street and it's still there?
That would be weird.
So animal control issues, liability, pranks by teens, mountain costs, park closes in 1974.
Wow.
Quite a run.
More than 20 years.
For a flimsy idea. I haven't seen pictures. I'm assuming it's like a restaurant, some palm trees, and a chimp.
Yeah.
Like, that's a flimsy bit. How do you get up? Were they just giving out loans back then? Like, it's crazy.
But remember, Walt came out here because the land was a lot cheaper.
I guess, but like, he must have been rich. Dutton must have already been rich.
If you can afford a chimp, you've got disposable income.
Right.
Because that chimp's going to be throwing poop in your house and like destroying things.
Absolutely.
The best case scenario.
No one goes into a bank and goes, I have a chimp and an idea. How much can you give me?
Or even worse, I want a chimp because I have an idea.
I have three-step plan. Step 1, loan me money so I can buy a chimp.
Yep.
Step 2, give me all the palm trees.
When they say step 1, they just start into the denied thing on the application. They're just
Pushing the button for security.
Yeah. That was the other hand.
That's right.
One hand stamping.
They weren't even palm trees. He just cut all the oranges off of them and trimmed them out.
Yeah, that's a Walt move right there.
They're tiny palm trees.
Yes.
And so here's the deal.
Okay.
At this point in the story, we are going to turn this into a choose your own adventure because I understand that some of us may have delicate constitutions, and I'm one of them. So here's the deal.
Fast forward 2 minutes.
And we are going to give you a great ending to this story. All right. If you're going to do that now. Okay. You still with us? Welcome to the pain. Here's the worst part of this story.
No. Okay.
Park closes down. Dutton's ruined financially.
Oh.
Jerry is too humanized and no zoo will take him. So Dutton has Jerry dig a grave.
No.
And shoots Jerry and pushes him into the grave. Oh.
In Dutton's defense.
I'll tell you what. I was waiting to tell you this story. At no point in any part of my imagination did I think your first reaction was going to be to defend this guy.
His defense, it gets hot out, and digging a grave is hard work.
Well,
I don't know how I know that. I'm not going to say how I know that, but it's more work than you'd expect.
Where are your chimp graves, Dave?
Buena Park down in Anaheim like a chump.
So there's that.
He really, and how do they know? They know that happened.
I've been told this, and you can look it up. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that's just an urban legend. I hope they just kind of put him down or something. But that's the story I was told, and now that it's in my head, now I'm passing it along to you.
Like it was a mob hit.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh,
do you think the monkey knew it was up? It was just smoking a cigarette and just like, all right, well, it's like the end of a Scorsese film.
it is, right? Right?
Okay, so that's the real ending. We're going to take a pause.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Yay.
Fun twist. Dutton couldn't find a normal home for Jerry, so he set him loose in the jungle, and Jerry met a bunch of other circus chimps, and they all ran off into the distance, and they had so much fun.
Oh, no way. Happy forever.
Happy forever.
Up in the jungle.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So just think of that as the ending, and don't rewind this episode.
Do not. I heard they put on like a little circus for the other wild chimps. That's how they got accepted into the tribes.
That's right.
That's a great story.
It's a fun, feel-good story.
Yep. You can overly humanize an animal, then set it back in the wild, and everything's good.
If any Disney movie has ever taught me anything, it's that. No Disney movie's ever gone wrong at the end.
Never gone wrong. Old Yeller. Okay.
Did you? A long time ago, and it might have been the worst marketing crossover I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And it made me realize whoever okayed this had never seen Old Yeller. There was Old Yeller dog food for a minute.
No.
Officially branded Disney Old Yeller dog food.
Because he's a great dog.
Great dog until the rabies.
Saves his life, and then like it's a wolf that bites him.
It's the rabies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But an animal bites him while he's trying to save the boy. Yeah, and then he gets the rabies and goes.
Yeah.
But up until that moment, he was great.
Great. That's everything, right?
It wasn't like he was like a Hitler dog the whole time, and then
the flight was going smoothly until the engines gave out.
Exactly. Until we hit that mountain, everything was awesome.
That's right up until that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst Disney crossover I've ever seen.
That is awful. That is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like Mickey Mouse, rodent poison.
You could technically do that now that the public domain version's around. You just couldn't call it Mickey, right?
You could do Steamboat Willie, rat poison.
Steamboat Nilly.
Steamboat Muerte.
I would buy that.
Yeah, I totally would. I don't have rats. I would just... Yeah.
It could be a mousetrap that is themed that way.
There you go.
And then they give you a little gray captain's hat that you can put on the rat afterwards.
That's right.
So it looks just like Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, but it snaps instead of the noise you hear. Oh boy!
Now for the most dangerous part of our show, the return to civilization. If you've enjoyed the show and want to show some support while also getting some adventurously good extras, visit patreon.com/The Jungle Podcast. Also, if you could be so kind as to follow the lads on Instagram, I know they'd be thrilled. At Dr. Skipper Marley and at the Trevor.Kelly. See you hip skips next time in The Jungle.